Gibbs Gaming.
Hey gamers, and welcome back to Gibbs Gaming. This is Chris, and in this video we are going to cover the Horde. More specifically, we're going to do a deep dive into each race and what their passives are. So let's get started. With the Orcs, we have the mighty Orcs came to Azeroth as conquerors, but now strive to reclaim their ancient honor and traditions. Their racial traits are enraged to increase damage, resistant to stun effects, damage done by pets increased. We have the Undead. Raised into undeath, the Forsaken have built a bold future out of the ruins of a darkened past. Their racial traits are remove charm, fear, and sleep effects, consume corpses to regain health and mana, drain health from enemies, and resistance to shadow damage. Tauren. The massive Tauren serve their beloved Earth Mother and protect the balance of nature. Racial traits are Stomp, stunning nearby enemies, increased stamina, herbalism skill and speed increased, resistance to nature damage, and increased effect from critical strikes. Trolls. Driven from their jungle homeland by rival tribes, the Darkspear Trolls found allies in the mighty Horde. Racial traits are Berserk, increasing attack and casting speed, regeneration increased experience gained from killing beasts, reduced duration of impairing effects, movement impairing effects. Blood Elf. Survivors of the brutal war, Blood Elves drew strength from the magical Sunwell to rebuild their kingdom. Racial traits are Enchanting skill increased, restore resources like mana or energy, dispel nearby enemies, and resistance to arcane damage. Goblins. Always inventive and often reckless, Goblins are known as skilled engineers and talented merchants. Racial traits are Rocket Jump Forward, launch rockets at enemies, receive vendor discounts, summon a personal bank, haste increase, and alchemy skill and potion healing increase. And of course we have the Pandaren. A spiritual inquisitive people, the Pandaren have a deep love for cooking, brewing, and adventure. Racial traits are put enemies to sleep with the touch of your hand, receive twice as much rested experience, increase benefits from eating food, cooking skill increased, and take less falling damage. For the allied races of the Horde, we have Nightborn. Secluded in Suramar for 10,000 years, the Nightborn developed unrivaled mastery of the arcane arts. Racial traits are damage and snare nearby enemies, summon a flying book that acts as a mailbox, increased magical damage, resistance to arcane damage, and inscription skill increased. High Mountain Tauren. Honoring the spirits of earth, river, and sky, the High Mountain Tauren embody nobility and strength. Racial traits are charged forward, knocking down enemies, reduced damage from incoming attacks, increased versatility, chance to gather more meat and fish, and mining skill and speed increased. Mag'har Orcs. Once rivaled clans, the uncorrupted Orcs of Draenor now stand united as the ferocious Mag'har. Racial traits. Invokes your ancestors, granting you their power, faster mount speed outdoors, pet health increased, reduced duration on all poisons, diseases, and curses. Zandalari Trolls. The Zandalari revere their mystical Loa and command one of Azeroth's most formidable fleets. Racial traits. Heal yourself rapidly over a short time, beseech a Loa to obtain one of 6 powerful boons, discover more gold from creatures, and summon a Petrodax to reduce your falling speed. And Volpera. Cunning and resourceful, the Volpera have a knack for thriving in the harshest conditions. Racial traits are hurl a trick to harm an enemy or help a friend. Choose a place in the world and make it your camp. Take less damage the first time you're hit, and your backpack has 8 additional slots, as well as resistance to fire damage. So that is the Horde. In the next video, we're going to cover, should we go tank, DPS, heals? We'll dive into that in the next video. But until then, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Chris at Gibbs Gaming, and as one, we rise stronger and wiser. Peace out, guys. Bye.